to Inspiring Infinity.
Well, I've been drinking urine now for 6 years. I got into it in May 2011. I went along to a festival and this woman called Sylvia Chandler was giving a talk there. And me and my friends walked in, you know, arms folded, you know, tell us about drinking a wee lady. We came out of there, all of us, like, we've got to try this. So to my knowledge, all 5 of us are still doing it to this day. And all of us have had our lives transformed because of it. My morning routine is basically, I would get up, wee in my glass, drink most of it, leaving a little bit at the bottom. And yeah, I'd wash myself with it. And that's essentially just pouring a little bit in the palm of my hand and massaging it into my skin a section at a time. Okay, the benefits that I've experienced from drinking urine is, well, they started immediately. The first one within 10 minutes was this amazing feeling of well-being. It's like bursts of energy. And a bit embarrassingly, I then realised that I'd been constipated, because the first thing I did was I had a serious bowel movement. A good way of getting over the squeamishness is to mix it with juice. That's what I did in the beginning with me, because I was a bit squeamish myself. So what I would do is take urine, put it in the fridge, make it nice and cold, then mix it with grapefruit juice, which was the strongest juice I could think of. So that way I wouldn't taste any of the urine, and it worked. It was great. And then one day I was working away at a hotel and got up, weed in my glass as usual, and then realised I didn't have a fridge or any grapefruit juice. So I really couldn't go down to the lobby with a glass full of piss, and so I just thought, well, sod it, and knocked it back, and then realised that actually it doesn't taste as bad as I thought. What do you think about it? They don't teach us at school anything about money. I mean, money's about the most important thing in this society. Why don't they teach us anything about it?
They can't, don't
they? They can't. It's a confidence trick. Yeah? You know, and it's 180 degrees from the way we think of it. You know, we think that money comes from somebody else, but it actually comes from us. Yeah. You know, when you get a loan, they present you with a loan agreement. Yeah. What do you think that loan agreement is?
What is it?
It's a promissory note.
Yeah.
I promise to pay back 3 times the amount if it's a mortgage, you know. So that what they do with that promissory note, they monetize it. They put it into an account and cash it. And now they give you that money and say, now you have to pay it back to us. But you created that money. You know, it's your promissory note. You created that money. So transaction's over with. You don't have to pay them back, because they didn't do anything. They just went, thank you very much, and here you go. Fundamentally, because this is evolving, so you know, as we do things, they do things to counter and so on. But this is evolving. The latest one is along with the remittance slip. Other people have created a promissory note, which is literally a piece of paper that says, I promise to pay the bearer the sum of blah, blah, blah. And you sign it, date it, and now that becomes a specie of money according to the Bill of Exchange Act. In fact, the money in your pocket is a promissory note. Somewhere it says, I promise to pay the bearer, and there's somebody's signature on it. And it's actually an invalid promissory note because it's not dated. Or actually, that's wrong. That's actually wrong. It's on demand, so it is dated. It's not actually getting away with stuff. This is the thing you've got to get out of your head, because what's really happening is they're getting away with it.
Yeah, no, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, you're just coming back into your power and saying, no, I'm not going to give away my signature anymore. This is what you're doing. Your signature is the most powerful thing on this planet. Yeah, your signature is worth an unlimited amount, and this is the thing we don't realise. We have the power. You can go into a bank, okay, and come away with £100,000 as a loan. Yeah, what do they take from you for that £100,000?
Your signature.
Your signature, just your signature. You see the power of that signature now. Yeah. So with your signature, if you write your promissory note, you've created money, and that money is your promise to pay, your promise to work, use your energy. Yeah. That's all there is. Your unlimited energy, and that is what the money is, and you supply it, not banks. Hiya, it's Dave. I apologise first off for not giving regular updates. A lot of things have been happening to me, a lot of amazing things have been happening to me in a very short space of time. I'm here in Morocco on a wild and windy beach in Morocco, helping out on the QEG free energy device team. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I've not been able to give an update for a while. You can see it's quite a wild and wild waves. I mean, I thought that the Mediterranean was gonna be quite calm. Never seen it like this before, but there you go. So, as far as an update is concerned, unfortunately I have to announce that I'm basically stopping the experiment. Not because you know, I can't do it, because the fact is I can carry on indefinitely. But I went to a festival just recently and literally had 4 or 5 friends mirror back to me my own thoughts and feelings. Essentially, the fact that I'm embarking upon a new relationship and it's going to start off on a very uneven and a difficult footing, with me not eating. I decided to kind of step back to a raw food diet and wait until she's ready to follow, and we'll do it together. So essentially I'm postponing the experiment for the moment. I'll probably be a lot less public about it, because there was quite a bit of pressure on that score too. So yeah, up until that point, I guess it was around about day 56, 57. Again, what can I say? I'm still fit, strong and healthy. My weight has kind of vacillated between 74 and 75. I truly believe that you know, my body has just settled at that level, and essentially proving that it's not the intake of food that regulates, you know, directly regulates your weight, as we've been told. But yeah, felt fit, healthy and strong. Happy, not really felt too much in the way of cravings to eat. Again, apart from the social aspect, and you know, ultimately it's the social aspect that's made me postpone this experiment. So I really get back into eating proper, well, I guess in about a week's time. So technically, I'm still on the I'm still on the path, but you know, I have eaten a few salads and a few bits of fruit since I've been here in Morocco. So I do apologise to those who have been following and expecting me to go all the way with this. I will do at some point, but at this point I'll drop back probably around about day 60. So can't really say I've been a breatharian so far. More like I've been on a very extreme diet. But as I've said before, the whole experiment wasn't about not eating altogether. It was more about drawing a distinction between eating for pleasure and eating because you think your life depends on it. And you know, I'd already proven that before I even started the experiment. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll when I start again, I may well post another sort of update. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye. Yeah, it's working. It's working.
You haven't gone.
Yeah, listen to that buzz. Did you see the sparking there?
No.
Fucking arcing like a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not now, but the voltage, it's already gone up to, well, it's probably over 13 volts.
Yeah.
It's gone up from 12.1.
So who knows anything about John Bedini at this point? Who's he turning around?
John Bedini, I don't know his age or his detail, I just know he's been doing, oh fuck me, that's going up too
Shit,
quick.
that's going too quick.
That's really quick. That's done half a volt in the last 4 minutes or so. That's really kicking
13.25.
What voltage is that battery?
12 volt.
There's a 12 volt battery, but it's already.
It'll handle up to about 14 volts. You can even put up to 15 and a half on them.
I just can't
This
get
is
over the
radiant.
buzz.
This isn't, you know, we're dealing with something else. It's going up. Because basically this is kicking out so much energy that this battery is having the ions kicked backwards in it.